Sonnets to Orpheus, second part. Sonnet 21. Sing of the gardens, my heart, that you never saw, as if glass domes had been placed upon them, unreached forever. Fountains and roses of Isfahan or Shiraz, sing of their happiness, praise them, unlike all others. Show that you always feel them forever close, that when their figs ripen, it is you they are ripening for, that you know every breeze which, among the blossoms they bear, is intensified, till it almost becomes a face. Avoid the illusion that there can be any lack for someone who wishes, then fully decides to be. Silk and thread, you were woven into the fabric. Whatever the design with which you are inwardly joined, even for only one moment amid years of grief, feel that the whole, the marvelous carpet, is meant. Sonnet 22. Oh, in spite of fate, the glorious overflowings of our existence spouted upward in parks, or as stone-carved men who bear upon shoulders and backs the weight overhead, braced on the sheer edge of buildings. Oh, the bronze bell that day after day can lift its club to shatter our dull quotidian hum. Or the only presence in Karnak, the column in which temples that were almost eternal have been outlived. For us, these abundances plunge past, no longer central, but only appearing as haste out of the horizontal yellow day, and into the overwhelmed, dazzled night. But this frenzy, too, will subside, leaving no traces. Arcs of airplanes, and those who drove them through space, none perhaps as in vain, yet only as thought. Sonnet 23. Call me to the one among your moments that stands against you ineluctably, intimate as a dog's imploring glance, but again forever turned away when you think you've captured it at last. What seems so far from you is most your own. We are already free, and were dismissed where we thought we soon would be at home. Anxious, we keep longing for a foothold. We, at times, too young for what is old, and too old for what has never been, doing justice only where we praise, because we are the branch, the iron blade, and sweet danger ripening from within. Sonnet 24. Oh, the delight ever new out of loosened soil. The ones who first dared were almost without help. Nonetheless, at fortunate harbors, cities sprang up, and pitchers were nonetheless filled with water and oil. Gods, we project them first in the boldest of sketches, which sullen fate keeps crumpling and tossing away. But for all that, the gods are immortal. Surely we may hear out the one who, in the end, will hear us. We, one generation through thousands of lifetimes, women and men who are more and more filled with the child we will bear, so that through it we may be shattered and overtaken. We, the endlessly dared, how far we have come, and only taciturn death can know what we are, and how he must always profit when he lends us time. Sonnet 25. Already, listen, you can hear the first harrows, Once more the rhythm of men through the held-back silence of the resolute earth in early springs. What has so often come to you is coming once more, vivid as if for the first time. Now, slowly, you await what you always hoped for, but never took. It always took you. Even the leaves of wintered-through oaks seem in the twilight a future brown. Breezes signal, then signal back. Black are the bushes, yet heaps of dung lie more intensely black on the ground. Every hour that goes by grows younger. Sonnet 26. How deeply the cry of a bird can move us, any cry that is cried out whole. But children, playing in their open space, already their cries have become unreal. They cry out chants, and into the silent seamless world into which birds' cries fully as men into dream space blend. They hammer the hard-edged wedge of their noise. Alas, where are we? Freer and freer, like colored kites torn loose from their strings, we toss half high up, framed by cold laughter, slashed by the wind. Oh, compose the criers, harmonious God, let them wake, resounding, let their clear stream carry the head and the lyre. Sonnet 27. Does it really exist? Time, the destroyer. When will it crush the fortress on the peaceful height? This heart, which belongs to the infinite gods forever, when will the demiurge violate it? Are we really as fate keeps trying to convince us, weak and brittle, in an alien world? And childhood, with all its divining voices, is it later down to its first root, stilled? Ah, the ghost of the transient moves through the open, innocent heart like a summer cloud. As who we are, desperate, driving, we still matter among the abiding powers as a use of the gods. Sonnet 28. Oh, come and go, you, almost still a child. For just a moment, fill out the dance figure into the constellation of those bold dances in which dull, obsessive nature is fleetingly surpassed. For she was stirred to total hearing just when Orpheus sang. You were still moved by those primeval words, and a bit surprised if any tree took long to step with you into the listening ear. You knew the place where once the lyre arose resounding, the unheard of center. For its sake, you tried out your lovely motion and hoped that you would one day turn your friend's body toward the perfect celebration. Sonnet 29. Silent friend of many distances, feel how your breath enlarges all of space. Let your presence ring out like a bell into the night. What feeds upon your face grows mighty from the nourishment thus offered. Move through transformation out and in. What is the deepest loss that you have suffered? If drinking is bitter, change yourself to wine. In this immeasurable darkness, be the power that rounds your senses in their magic ring, the sense of their mysterious encounter. And if the earth no longer knows your name, whisper to the silent earth, I'm flowing. To the flashing water say, I am.